A whistleblower at Hasbro says one of the company's training sessions claimed babies can be racist.
Tonight we have more explosive developments about critical race theory, and this time from James O'Keefe, Project Veritas.
David Johnson busted on the scene huge yesterday with Project Veritas.
Project Veritas got this video.
The man who exposed these videos is David Johnson. We've never done this before, so we're going to go ahead and do it. This story is going to go out the moment I bring him on stage. He's a packaging engineer for Hasbro Toy Company, and he's blowing the whistle on critical race theory against children. David, come on stage. How you doing? David.
Didn't think I'd ever be doing this, but I think it's important to speak out against critical race theory in our country.
Brendan from FLConservativeVoice.com, standing next to not only the man, the myth, now a legend, David Johnson, the latest whistleblower for Project Veritas.
This contract engineer said Hasbro is telling their workers that even 3-month-old babies can be racist. What do you say to this?
Well, it's pretty ludicrous to say that a 3-month-old baby can be as racist as an adult.
We need to also understand what's going on with this critical race theory, where we're trying to teach people that the color of their skin is a major determinant in their life. How does that make any sense?
We got somebody on the line that I really admire.
They're trying to tell people that through CRT that they're going to make the world better somehow, but if you're going to teach children that they should judge people based on race first and foremost, then you're not going to make a world where there's less racism. You're not going to make a world where there's less discrimination. You're just going to keep encouraging that kind of mindset into the future.
Hasbro allegedly forced employees to be subjected to bizarre training seminars, including claims of babies being racist at just a few months old.
The whistleblower says during a company training session, Hasbro claimed babies as young as 3 months old can show racial preferences. David Johnson, he's a Hasbro packaging engineer, shared the internal training with the activist group Project Veritas.
Conscious Kid posted this morning. They're claiming that this is a, quote, false claim by us. Your response to this statement released today?
I would like to know how showing a video of their own words with them speaking of video is a false statement.
Smear campaign against the Conscious Kid issued today after response to an edited, and what's the edit? What edit? How do we materially edit the material? There was no edit. We just showed the material.
I'm going to read this. This is not fiction. This is non-fiction. Quote, the group behind the smear campaign, Project Veritas, is known for its connections to hate groups with a history of racial violence.
I think more racial violence is the last thing this country needs, but if they're going to keep pushing CRT onto children, they're going to make more of it. I'm almost certain of that.
It's not critical race theory, it's just dividing people by race, they swear. The man who exposed these videos is David Johnson. He joins us now.
I wasn't unfamiliar with critical race theory or intersectionality, but just to have it so in my face at my place of work was just a huge slap in the face or a splash of cold water.
Hasbro, one of the biggest toy makers in America, is accused of pushing critical race theory on customers.
Hasbro definitely has some woke ideology into their products already. So this isn't something completely new, but critical race theory, they're definitely trying to push it through their products and marketing, and I didn't want to have any part of it.
It's no moment for mirth. You're racist at birth. A whistleblower who came forward to Project Veritas says Hasbro is pushing critical race theory through toy packaging and training. Now, because we were bored, we reached out to Hasbro for comment. They said in part Project Veritas report that mischaracterizes Hasbro and our values. The reference session was not mandatory training. It was an optional webinar attended by a small group of employees. As always, the views expressed by external speakers are their own and do not reflect the views of the company.
People should be judged based on the content of their character and their actions, not by the color of their skin. That's why I spoke out against critical race theory, but it's not something only I could have done. It's not something only Veritas people can do. is something each and every one of you is capable of. So if you're in one of these companies and you see something wrong, speak out, come talk to us, or contact Veritas. We will help you.